What's up guys, today we're looking at the 1/6 scale Stormtrooper Jedha Patrol by Hot Toys. Let's get right into the video. Starting off with the box, you're presented with the nice gray and black look along with every other Star Wars figure. But with all the Rogue One figures, you got the nice wraparound. In this case it's white and it says Stormtrooper Jedha Patrol. It's a cool little addition of the boxes that you don't really get from any other Sideshow or Hot Toys figures. But in the front you have this nice picture of the Stormtrooper, and then on the top right it has the Sideshow exclusive sticker. On the left you have nothing but gray and black and then more of the wraparound, and on the right you have the exact clone of the left. As for the back, you just got your general information and who to call if you have any problems or questions, but that's about it. And on the top and bottom it just says Star Wars. When first opening the box, you're just presented with this nice little art piece along with every other Hot Toys figure. But you get a nice glimpse of the figure in another action pose with a nice ATST behind him, and it just says Star Wars Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper. After pulling off the artwork, you're finally presented with the actual figure, and you would see his giant long rifle, all his hands right there, the actual figure all along here, his two thermal detonators, and his little rangefinder type device, and his antenna for his backpack. But let's get this off and look at the actual accessories and then the figure. With the plastic piece removed, you can see all his hands right here. It comes with 8 hands, including 6 extras in the box. Those being closed fists like that. Some nice open grabbing hands. Trigger fingers, both left and right. Like that. And a more open secondary throwing type hand. And a slightly more closed holding hand, which could be used to hold his rangefinder or any other small piece. Right here you get 2 extra pegs, because unlike Sideshow pieces, you don't get extra pegs for each hand, you only get the pegs that are provided. One thing I forgot to actually mention is he does come with a little cardboard back piece like Darth Vader and some of the other Rogue One figures, but it just displays the scene in Rogue One where they get ambushed and they're in the tank. Pretty cool scene. You got the tank troopers or whatever they're called. Pretty nice, but it has a kind of cheap look, so I don't use it. I just keep it in the box. That's about it though. Let's move to the actual figure. Alright, finally, here he is. The Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper. Starting off at the head, the helmet is real nice. I really like the design for the Stormtroopers in Rogue One. Their helmets are, I'd say, refined to the perfect look. Nothing on it is too big, the eyes aren't too small. I really do like the look. In the right lighting, his lenses are actually green. I don't know how good the camera can pick it up, but in this very bright lighting, the lenses really do stick out to be green, but in lower light conditions, it looks perfectly fine in a black color. And right here, these little blue lines, they're actually indented into the mold. They're not just little pieces painted on. That's one thing to note. And if you haven't noticed, the entire figure has a wash of kind of a dark brown or light brown color, giving him a aged, worn look, like maybe an explosion went off or just the fact that he's been on Jedha for a while. Moving down, you can see his pauldron has a nice deal of weathering. Again, it has the light brown yellowish weathering to it, and on the shoulder it has more of the awesome weathering. Down by the hip area, his belt is an actual solid piece, unlike some of the older Stormtroopers from other Hot Toys figures. It's a full plastic belt, not a plastic with a cloth back belt. As for the legs, they have a great deal of weathering. You can really see it. It's really just grimed up. It's all grimy and gross in the corners. Even some little black charring right there of some sort. And as on his left knee, it's got the little, I guess you could say, knee pad, unlike the right knee. But that's about it for his lower body. He's just got his weathered up shoes. And here's the base, if you were wondering. It just has the sticker that it comes with and the little plaque that says the figure's name, and the removable piece, like all Star Wars Rogue One pieces by Hot Toys. As for his gun, it's really detailed. The amount of just subtle paint and wear that they added to it is great. You can see a nice dry wash of metallic silver added to it. It's a real nice touch, really gives him a feel of wear and tear. Another great addition to the gun is the fact that he has a lot of small moving parts on it, which is good and bad because it could break off if someone's not careful. But there it is. Moves back and forth, up and down. And with his bipod, it can just be clipped and brought down like that. If you have a wall of some sort, you could have it on him like that. Pretty cool addition. And he has a sling, like a bunch of the Rogue One figures. The other obvious accessory that this figure comes with is his awesome looking rangefinder type device. It has a bunch of detail on it. You can even see on his the end of his lens, it's got a plastic glass looking piece. Really nice. As you can see for the back of this figure, he has a large backpack on. It is not removable, it is a part of the figure, but you can see it houses all these random equipment and devices that the Stormtrooper would be using throughout his mission. I'm not sure what any of it is, but down there, here's his little thermal exploder detonator thingy. And speaking of that, he comes with two little removable ones, which are held in by friction. I don't want to pull too hard, but they can come out and they can just twist and open. The big thing you'll notice on this figure is that he comes with an antenna, which is good and bad because it looks great, but when you're trying to display him, he might not fit into every case because with this, it adds an extra inch or two to his height, making it difficult to fit into average 1/6 scale shelves. But it's no problem if you're displaying him in anywhere else, and you can always just take it off because it just kind of pops in there. So yeah, that's the Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper by Hot Toys. He's a great figure if you enjoy the Rogue One series by Hot Toys, and makes a good showpiece if you generally just like Star Wars or Stormtroopers for that matter. At the time of recording, I believe this figure is no longer available on Sideshow's website, but you can find him on eBay very easily for a price around $200 or more dollars, depending on who's selling him. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment or something, and bye.